Hello everyone. This is question number 9 of January 2022, paper 1. So part A says that expand 1 by root over 1 minus 2x in ascending powers of x up to and including the term in x cubed. Simplify each term as far as possible. So for part A, we have been given an expression. So the expression is this 1 by root over 1 minus 2x is given. We are asked to expand this. So this thing can be written in this form as well. So this is a square root and 1 minus 2x is to the power 1. So we can write it like this. So 1 minus 2x as 1 minus 2x is to the power 1. So I can write it 1 divided by 2 because this is a square root. So this thing can also be written as, if I write it in the multiplicative form, 1 multiplied by 1 minus 2x to the power, the indices of the power will change. It will become minus 1 by 2. So if you look at this, then this expression, the 1 is, you can just ignore it. It will actually cause no effect. So you can just write it like this. So 1 minus 2x to the power minus half. So this is actually in the form of a plus bx to the power d, where a is equals to 1, b is equals to minus 2, and d is equals to minus half. And since a is equals to 1, we can use this format of expansion. So it will be 1 plus d multiplied by bx plus d multiplied by d minus 1 divided by 2 multiplied by 1 multiplied by bx cubed plus d multiplied by d minus 1 multiplied by d minus 2 divided by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1, or you can just write it as 3 factorial. And this would be this would be b squared, not b cubed, b squared, and this would be bx to the power 3. So for the given expression, which is 1 minus 2x to the power minus half. At first I will write 1 and d is minus half, so it will be minus half. b is minus 2x plus d is minus half. So it will be minus half multiplied by minus half minus 1 divided by 2 multiplied by 1, and b is minus 2 and x to the power 2. So b is minus half multiplied by minus half minus 1 multiplied by minus half minus 2 divided by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1, and b is minus 2 x to the power 3. Now we will expand this. So this would be 1, and minus half multiplied by minus 2x would be just plus x, positive x. So this would be positive x. And minus half multiplied by minus half minus 1 divided by 2 multiplied by minus 2x whole square would be plus 3 by 2 x squared plus minus half multiplied by minus half minus 1 multiplied by minus half minus 2 divided by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by minus 2x whole cube is plus 5 by 2x cube. So it's plus 5 by 2x cube. So this is the answer for part A, and this is the maximum a possible simplification that we can do. So for part B, we have been given 1 by root over 0.96, and we have to show that this is equals to 5 multiplied by root over 6 by 12. So for that, we have been given 1 by root over 0.96. To show that this is equal to 5 root over 6 by 12. So root over 0.96 can also be written as root over 96 by 100. Expand this. So root over 96 by 100. And this can also be written in this form. I can bring the root over 96 and also over 100, rather than just writing it in form like root over 96 by 100. I'm giving the root over to the numerator and also to the denominator. So it will be 1 by root over 96 divided by root over 100. So 1 will be 1, and 1 by, okay, let me give a bracket here so it's easier to understand. So root over 96, if you place that in your calculator, this will come out to be 4 root 6, and root over 100 is 10. So if you just put that in the calculator, or if you just normally do it, this would be 10 by 4 root 6. But this is not what they asked for. And if you see, the root over is actually in the numerator, but we have it in the denominator. So what we can do here right now is, at first we'll just simplify it. So this would be 2 5s are 10, so it will be 5, and 2 2s are 4, so this would be this. So 5 by 2 root 6. So if we need to bring the root over 6 in the numerator, then we have to rationalize the denominator. So how we can rationalize the denominator? It's a very simple process. So I will just write the root, I will just multiply the root over 6 with the numerator and also with the denominator. So this will turn out to be 5 multiplied by root over 6 is 5 multiplied by root over 6. And 2 multiplied by 2 root over 6 multiplied by root over 6 would be 2 multiplied by 6. So root over 6 multiplied by root over 6 is just 6. So this would be 5 root over 6 divided by 12. So this is what they asked for in part B. We have shown that. So for part C, express 1 by 5 root 6 minus 12 in the form of A root 6 by C plus B, where A, B, and C are integers. Show all your workings clearly. So the same case here as well. If you see, the root over is in the denominator, but they have asked us to show something where the root over is in the numerator. So we have to rationalize again. So it will be 1 5 root 6 minus 12. But here we also have a minus here, so we can't just rationalize it in the same way we did in part B. So this would be 1 by 5 root 6 minus 12. We'll write the same thing here, so 5 root 6. Here it was minus 12, so this would be plus 12. The sign will change when you try to rationalize the numerator or the denominator, the sign will change. So the same thing, we will multiply it with the denominator. So it would be 5 root 6 plus 12. We just change the sign of the denominator here. So it was minus here and it became plus. And you have to multiply this with the numerator and with the denominator as well, both actually. So this would be 5 root 6 plus 12. And this will turn out to be, if you do it separately, so 5 root 6 multiplied by 5 root 6 would come out to be 150. So 5 root 6 multiplied by 5 root 6 would come out to be 150. And 5 root 6 multiplied by 12 is plus 12 is plus 60 root 6, and 5 root and minus 12 multiplied by 5 root 6 is minus 60 root 6, and minus 12 multiplied by plus 12 is actually minus 144. So let me just write this in the middle so that it looks good. So it will be 5 root 6 plus 12. So plus 60 root 6 and minus 60 root 6 will get cancelled. So this would be 5 root 6 plus 12 divided by 150 minus 144 is actually 6. So this can also be written 5 root 6 plus 12 divided by 6 can also be written as 5 root 6 divided by 6 plus 12 divided by 6. So from here we actually got there. We did LCM here, so the LCM of 6 on both sides will be 6. So it was 6, and 5 root 6 plus 12 would remain the same. So we went from here to here in our calculation at first. So this would be 5 root 6 by 6 plus 12 by 6 is 2. So this would be just 2. And this is in the form of what they have asked us to show. So A is 5, B is 6, A is 5, and B is 2, and C is 6. So this is the answer for part C. For part D, using the expansion you found in part A with a suitable value of x, find an estimate to 5 decimal places of 9 by 5 root 6 minus 12. So we have 5 root 6 minus 12, which was also there in part C, and we got that 5 root 6 minus 12 is equals to 5 root 6 by 6 plus 2. So at first I will write that. So 5 root 6 minus 12 can also be written as 9 multiplied by 1 by 5 root 6 minus 12, which is 9 multiplied by 5 root 6 by 6 plus 2, because 1 by 5 root 6 minus 12 is 5 root 6 by 6 plus 2 we got in part C. So we did that here. And why we need that? We actually need to make it, we actually need to bring 1 by root over 1 minus 2x here, so that we can actually bring the expansion of part A in part D, and we use that to find the value of 9 by 5 root 6 minus 12. So if you look at this, we know that 1 by root over 0.96 is equal to 5 root 6 by 12, right? And we have 5 root 6 by 6 here. So you can write 5 root 6 by 6 in this form as well. So 2 multiplied by 5 root 6 by 12 is actually equals to 5 root 6 by 6. If you multiply this, actually 5 root 6 came from here. So the 12 will get crossed out with 2. So it's actually divisible by 2. So this would become 5 root 6 by 6. So it will become 2 multiplied by 5 root 6 by 12 plus 2, bracket close. So we already know 5 root 6 by 12 is equals to 1 by root over 0.96. So this would be 9 multiplied by 2 is equals to 1 by 0.96. We know this from part B, plus 2. And if you look at this, they have asked us, use your expansion you found in part A with a suitable value of x. So we also need a suitable value of x here. And how we can get that? We have already come up to 1 by root over 0.96. And if you look at this, 1 by root over 1 minus 2x looks quite similar to 1 by root over 0.96, right? And if you just equate them, so equate them, I mean this. So if you do this, 1 minus 2x is equals to 1 by root over 0.96. Then we'll actually find the value of x. So this would be 1 minus 2x is equals to 0.96. And at that time, x will come out to be 0.02 if you do this. So here we took the assumption, it's actually an assumption that 1 by root over 1 minus 2x is equal to 1 by root over 0.96. So if that is equal to this, then for the given expression, we have 9 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1 by root over 0.96. We can also write it in this form as well, that 1 by root over 0.96 is equal to 1 by root over 1 minus 2x plus 2. So this would be 9 multiplied by 2 multiplied by, and 1 by root over 1 minus 2x we got from part A was 1 plus, so let me change the brackets here. So this would be this, and this is 1 plus x plus 3 by 2x squared plus 3 by 2x squared plus 5 by 2x cubed plus 2. So if you put the value of x here, so this would be 9 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1 plus 0.02 0.02 plus 3 by 2 0.02 square plus 5 by 2 0.02 cube plus 2. And if you put this in your calculator, then you will actually get a value of 36.37.6